Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We are officially in Orzammar, and we are going to be exploring a bit and then seeing about doing main quests.
For a tiny people, they certainly build high ceilings.
You have a really good point. Look at that. Maybe it's the whole underground thing. Something falls, they don't have a whole collapse.
Ancestors, guard my son, for he is lost in darkness. Mothers, keep him safe, for you know what it is to mourn.
Hello.
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? I can move aside. I don't have much to bring them.
No, just wondering what you're doing. Did I hear you mention your son?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
Oh, I kind of remember this quest. The crazy guy in the deep roads. What happened to him?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud. But he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
You know, for a mom to have hope for that long, it's actually kind of sweet. I mean, sad at the same time, but, you know, a lot of people would have given up by then. Do you want me to look for him?
How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself.
I'm a Grey Warden, that's what we do.
A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Take heart, good widow Filda. We'll do our best.
Don't get your hopes up. We could search the deep roads for decades with no sight of the boy.
Yeah, it's a
Find me
point.
as soon as you return.
Please don't minus me. Okay. But he does have a pretty good point. Like, it would be very hard to find him. Coincidentally, you find him because it's a quest, but... Whoa, my thing glitched. I'm just looking at exclamations right now.
Maker's blessing on you, sister.
This is so weird to me. Why are you invoking a human god?
The Maker brought forth this world and every creature in it.
In my experience, religious people are inveterate liars.
He chose a human woman as his prophet and bride, but he loves all races, even elves. I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Yeah, Zebrin, don't complain about the whole lying thing, because he was not impressed. Why would we want a human chantry in Orzammar?
There is resistance. It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. Yet the dwarves of Orzammar persist in worshipping their own forefathers.
No one worships my ancestors. My ancestors were nothing.
You don't have to believe that. All of us are equal in the Maker's sight.
Ay. Whose permission do you need to open a chantry?
The Shaperate controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
The Shaper of Memories? I remember that one. That's pretty much the person that records everything, if I remember right. Do you want me to talk to him for you?
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always. Please let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Oh dear. The differences between this side of town and the others is striking.
Oh yeah, welcome to Fiona's headquarters. Old headquarters. Whoa!
We'll get plenty of their a part of it.
Ow!
Shall we compete for points?
Alistair, don't die.
Can I give you a ladder so you can get off my back? All right, all right.
This is bad. Alistair is dead. No, Zevran's dead. Okay, it turned out okay. Never mind. Oh. Oh, now I'm dead. Really?
Very well.
I don't think we're gonna make it. Nope, we didn't make it. Surprisingly, Alistair was the last to go down. I'm trying to avoid using potions if I don't have to. But really, these guys are a lot tougher than I'm used to. Everywhere else was starting to get like a little bit like, yay, we can get through this pretty quickly and easily. And now it's like an upper little level of enemies. Ow! Hey, no, leave me alone. Okay. We want.
I'll get on it.
Go after that one. Alistair, you continue to go after this one. Win. Go after
As you
that
say.
one. And Zevran, go after that
Won't take
one.
long.
All right, all right.
Let's have at it!
Got it.
There we go, much better.
I still remember my first battle.
I'll get on it.
Oh, there's more of them down here.
Take that!
There we go. I wonder who's there. We'll see. Hang on. Did they drop anything to grab? No. Okay, so we want to go to talk to this guy.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw.
Mom,
and that's not
Castless.
much of a uniform.
I'm Fiona, a Grey Warden.
Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections above ground.
Fiona's always for that. I'd like to hear what you're asking.
Human kings, you know, they make these ridiculous laws. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love.
Okay.
No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead, at the reasonable price of 50 sovereigns. You can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee.
Do we want to be a smuggler? We're already an assassin for the Crows right now. And since Fiona is already castless and has done so much, she's always for the money. If I was playing a human noble, I would say no. So I think I'm gonna say yes. Although I know Win is not gonna improve.
Most dwarves born down here have a natural immunity. Other races, there are problems if they spend too long with the ore. The real issue is that lyrium's valuable. It's only found down here, and human mages can't work without it.
I don't have that kind of money.
Long as you keep your eyes down and your mouth shut, we've got no further business.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We didn't have the money to buy it. That's okay. Goodbye. Okay. Going all the way to the end. Ooh, like this. Hey, I have another thing back here.
Spare a bit for the needy? Please. It's not for me, it's for my child.
Is that my sister?
Have you a coin to spare, my
No,
lady?
that's not my
For
sister.
my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
The red hair made me think it was her. Or Fiona's sister. Whichever one you want to say, I don't care. Why doesn't your son's father help you?
A question I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout. And me alone on the street, forbidden to return to my family unless I... But no, I can't bear to even think of it.
Poor lady. What does your family want you to do?
My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a minor, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
See, this is what frustrates me. If you're a minor, why would your son be casteless?
In Orzammar, lineage is traced through the child's same-sex parent. Had my
Okay.
baby been a girl, she would have been a minor like me. But as a boy, my son is considered tainted forever by his father's seed.
That's frustrating. Is there any other solution?
Yes. I can become casteless with him, which is what I've done. Others have raised children like this, right? Begging for change, sleeping in doorways?
Yeah, that didn't help me. That didn't help Fiona. She was forced to do things she really didn't want to do, and so was her sister. So, what kind of life will he have? Spare him that pain.
Maybe it would be better to spare him that. Let him join the ancestors.
Oh!
I could go home. I have to be alone now.
No!
Excuse me.
No, 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 no! No! That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant at all. Oh no. No. No, I'm so sorry. That's not, no. No. No, 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 no. No. Just no. I'd rather go through that fight again. And no. Oh my god, no. I can't believe I just did that. Oh, I don't want him to die. I just meant like go to the surface or something. Jeez.
I smell a seedy underbelly. Warts and all.
Okay. I'm going to maybe I could reason with your family so that hopefully this will work.
You would do that? But why?
I know what it's like to grow up castless.
Truly? And look at the finery you wear.
Grey Warden.
Maybe there is hope for my boy after all. Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
Hey, I have the biggest persuasion ever, so there. I'm not gonna let you kill your kid like I accidentally just did. Okay. This is the slums house. This is... I want to know, how the heck do you get the nug for Liliana? I have never been able to get the nug. Every single time I've played this, I have never been able to find the nug. I found the nug.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside?
Yes, I did.
My mam used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that doesn't happen.
Yes. When my doll left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh?
I have to go now.
Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there. Yes? Why is someone like you hanging about Dusttown so much?
I have to go now.
Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
I think this is the dwarf, because look at these little nugs. They're just kind of lying there dead. I'll have to look that up later and see how to get the nug. I'm guessing that's the guy. We just can't do it yet. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, we're still going to leave him for later because we can't do that now because we don't have enough money. And yeah, I mean, should we go into houses? It doesn't seem like that's actually the greatest idea. Hang on, what's this way? Eleanor's Emporium. Hopefully I don't die. Hello.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell.
That's nice. Let me see your wares.
Of course.
Yeah, like, none of this is really that great, I don't think. No. Oh, I forgot to equip Alistair with that new weapon. Arrow of Faith, knocked by arrow. Ooh, what are elf root for boots? Grey Wardens. Oh, look! Finally, more robes. Oh, it's literally the exact same. I was hoping for something. What about... Nope. Well, we got some gifts to come back and get. Adder's Kiss recipe. What's this? More poison weaponing. I think this is where I lived. Hello?
Done. Anything else?
Sister?
Done now. Are you happy?
I got stuff. Well, home sweet home. I think that's 100% where I lived. I could be wrong. God, and wonder if he'll recognize us.
A brand in the commons. And outfitted like a topsider, no less. Good. Let people see Castless have a purpose. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
He's for Balin. Your allegiance to this Balin is clear. Why?
Not your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not.
Even if he's kind of a jerk. As Castless, though, I think she would be very for Balin. And that is what we are going with because of the Twitter post I made. Let's see what you have in your store.
I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
Why, thank you. I thought I was good for that, too. Nothing in here. What's this? What are more attributes? I gotta look for these more often. Wow, look at all these gifts. Thank you. Okay. I definitely wanted to this guy, right? Yes. And then we wanted to go to Alistair. Alistair has a new sword. Okay. And I thought, wasn't he the guy at the first? So, like, I wonder if they just wrote him, he was a different character, or if he actually just doesn't remember us. Which is kind of sad when you think about it. What's this way? This is where I came from, isn't it?
Drunken dwarves. What could be the harm in a few of those?
Lots of things.
All right, all right. Oh, wonderful. A dwarven tavern. I've always wanted to try some of their ale. I hear it's quite potent.
Yeah. Okay. Who's Cora?
If you want to drink in here, Brand, you'd better have the coin. I'll know if it was stolen.
I'm looking for someone.
Aye? Maybe I can help.
I'm looking for a man named Ordell.
He's the one in the corner, still dusty from the mines. Don't expect him to be chatty.
So, probably where the glowing thing is. What else do you have
Did you
to
need
say?
something else, Warden?
I don't need to hear about the city because I live there. I'd like to drink.
With 52 types of ale, 17 types of mead, and a dozen imported wines, we should be able to serve your needs. What do you have?
Dang. I'll have some ale.
I recommend a Brachian brew. She has a heavy head and a deep, rich taste. 3 silvers gives you a pint.
Sold. Oh my god, you
Brachian
actually
brew
drink.
never fails to hit the spot.
I don't think I ever did this
Vartag
before.
Gavorn certainly owes Prince Balin. From a minor house to a prince's right-hand man. He'd do anything Balin asked him. Well, I have other customers to see too. If you need anything else, just call me over.
Cool. So buying alcohol made her spill the beans on stuff.
I don't share drinks with castless.
Stop being such a jerk. Are you Ordell?
I could be. What business is it of yours?
I met your daughter.
I have no daughter. Could be you met a castless whore claiming she was once mine.
If you don't take Zerlinda back, she'll die.
What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home. I never wanted her gone. Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it?
Could you pretend your child never existed?
I've been trying. It's not as easy as I thought.
Oh, really?
Look, just tell her... We never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... Oh, just tell her to come home.
Ha!
Her mother and I are waiting for her.
Ha, you jerk. Oh, he disappeared. Oh my god! I've never heard that before in my whole time playing any of the games. Wow, that was great. I love it. What's this way? Anything else?
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me.
Who are you?
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns.
Huh.
So I'm curious. You've been living on the surface, right? Does it function any worse than Orzammar for having abolished caste?
Things are hardly equal on the surface.
But there are those like you who see this with concern, no? Well,
Yes.
I've taken the time to actually talk to the other casts. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent dishes if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar is so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the casts are even necessary.
So you get to vote on the next king?
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
He'd be for Balin then. Do you know anything about this Carta?
The Assembly passed laws prohibiting the casteless from holding any job a legitimate citizen can do. Of course they turn to crime. What else can they do?
Makes sense. I should get going.
As you wish.
Alright. Don't think there's anybody else to talk to here. Whoa.
They're everywhere. I can't take it.
You okay there, buddy?
Get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
I don't remember you. Is this Darkspawn corruption or just madness?
There's things older than Darkspawn. And once you're in the story, they find you. See? I found copies. All from the same pen and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
Oh my god, I'm discovering new things I've never discovered before. Wow. I'm actually really surprised. Wow. When you spend time to look at stuff. You guys have any... What are you? You have a name.
Didn't know Cora was letting in brands.
Who are you?
Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Yourself?
I'm Fiona, a Grey Warden.
You don't say. Good folks, Wardens. I was in the Deep Roads when that one came by. What was his name? Duncan? Something like that.
Yep. You knew Duncan?
I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the Deep Roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
You work for Balin?
I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs.
Who's your unit fighting?
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live.
Because they're coming by the mountains. I've never been in the Deep Roads.
Every Grey Warden ends up there. That's where they send you when you're ready to leave this world. Go
Hey,
die
he
in the
knows.
dark, putting away as many vermin as you can. Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones.
Who's sending you out?
Balin ordered us in at first bell. He's splitting us into 4 teams to search for some of the lost Tigers. Looking for signs of Bronca, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's after.
Who else is in the Deep Roads?
Lord Harrowmont's got his own men there, all looking for signs of Bronca.
Okay.
Guess the city's getting to miss having a paragon. Everyone wants someone to put in charge.
Who's Bronca?
You don't know Bronca? Guess not everyone's as impressed with her as she'd like to think. Bronca was a paragon, some kind of great smith or whatnot. But she went batty and let her whole house into the Deep Roads more than 2 years ago. No chance she could have survived. And a lot of good men are gonna die looking for her corpse. Excuse me. This brew is starting to taste awful bitter.
Sorry. I just had a question. Okay, Cora, we talked to... Maybe we'll talk to her again, but I don't want to talk to her right now. That being said, we are going to end this episode here. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I really hope everybody has a good day. Bye!